What if the reason you still do not have a second income stream is not because you are lazy, but because no one ever showed you how to build one from zero in a way that actually fits real life, not a fantasy version of life, not a quit your job tomorrow version, real life, classes, 9 to 5, job, rent, student loans, gas, groceries. Most people think building a second income stream requires a breakthrough idea, something revolutionary, something nobody has ever seen before. That belief is exactly what keeps them stuck. Because the truth is simpler and more powerful. You do not need a genius idea. You need a repeatable process. In this video, I am going to show you how to build a second income stream from scratch. No experience, no business degree, no large starting capital. Just a structured approach that works for beginners in the United States between 18 and 35. And there is one rule we are going to follow the entire time. We are not chasing hype. We are building stability. Stay with me, because halfway through this video, I am going to show you how to turn even an ordinary, everyday skill into $1,000 to $2,000 per month. And it will not require quitting your job. Let us start with a mindset shift that changes everything. A second income stream is not a side hustle. A side hustle is something you try. A second income stream is something you build. That difference matters. When you try something, you quit when it feels hard. When you build something, you improve it when it feels hard. Now ask yourself this honestly. If your paycheck stopped tomorrow, what ability do you have that could generate even $300 this month? Not $10,000, not viral success, just $300. Most people hesitate here. That hesitation is not lack of skill. It is lack of structure. So let me give you the structure. Building a second income stream from scratch happens in 5 phases, not 4. 5. Not 4. And each phase solves a specific beginner problem. Phase 1 is skill extraction. Phase 2 is pain alignment. Phase 3 is controlled launch. Phase 4 is income stabilization. Phase 5 is leverage. We are going step by step. Phase 1. Skill extraction. This is where most people underestimate themselves. You are not starting from zero. You are starting from experience. If you are in college, you already know how to navigate admissions portals, financial aid forms, and course scheduling systems that confuse incoming students. If you work retail, you understand sales psychology better than you realize. If you work in an office, you likely use spreadsheets, email systems, scheduling tools, or customer management software daily. Pause for a moment and think carefully. What tasks do you perform every week that a beginner would struggle with? That is your starting point. And do not overcomplicate this. We are not looking for passion. We are looking for competence. Passion can grow later. Income comes from usefulness. Here is where it gets interesting. Most people think they need to learn something new before earning extra income. Or earn extra income. But in reality, monetizing what you already know is faster and less risky. Let me give you a grounded example. Imagine you are 26, you work in a corporate job, and you are very comfortable using Excel. Nothing advanced, but you know formulas, pivot tables, and basic automation. There are small business owners across the country who struggle with organizing their sales data. They are overwhelmed. You could offer basic spreadsheet setup services for $300 per project. If you complete 4 projects in a month, that is $1,200. Now, stay with me. We are not assuming you magically get 4 clients tomorrow. That comes later. Right now, I want you to understand something deeper. Your current job already trained you in something. That training is an asset. Most people never extract it. Now we move to phase 2. Pain alignment. This is where beginners usually fail. They focus on what they can do, but income comes from what people need. Skill alone does not generate money. Skill alone does not generate money. Skill solving pain generates money. So ask yourself this. Who struggles with the thing I understand? If you are good with Excel, who struggles? Small business owners, freelancers, real estate agents, online sellers. If you are good at budgeting, who struggles? College students, young couples, first-time workers. If you are good at gym programming, who struggles? Beginners intimidated by fitness. You are looking for frustration because frustration creates demand. And here is a powerful reframe. You do not need millions of people. You need a small group with a real problem. Think about that for a second. If you find 50 people who each pay you $200 per month, that is $10,000 per month. You do not need the whole internet. You need the right audience. Now let us make this practical. Let us say you are great at organizing personal finances. You paid off your student loans early. You built a basic investing habit. You could create a simple 1-hour financial clarity session for young professionals. Charge $150 per session. If you run 8 sessions per month, that is $1,200. That is rent in many parts of the country. And here is the part most people ignore. And here is the part most people ignore. Confidence grows after action, not before. You might feel unqualified at first. That is normal. But if you are 1 or 2 steps ahead of someone else, you can help them. Now we enter phase 3. Controlled launch. This is where we keep things small on purpose. Do not build a website yet. Do not design a logo. Do not print business cards. You are going to test demand manually. Reach out to people in your network, former classmates, co-workers, friends, community groups, online forums. Offer a clear result. Not I can help with spreadsheets, but I will organize your messy sales data into a simple dashboard in 7 days. Not I can help with budgeting, but I will build you a personalized monthly budget plan that helps you save $500 within 3 months. Specific results sell. Now, here is your goal. Get your first 3 paying clients, not followers, not likes. Paying clients. If 3 people pay you, the idea is viable. And let me ask you something. Would you feel different about your financial future if 3 people paid you outside your job this month? Of course you would. That first independent income changes your identity. You stop seeing yourself only as an employee. You start seeing yourself as someone who can create value directly. That shift is powerful. Now let us talk numbers realistically. If your service costs $200 and you secure 5 clients per month, that is $1,000. If you increase efficiency and reach 8 clients, that is $1,600. No video. No viral video required. Just solving problems consistently. Do not immediately expand after early success. This is where beginners sabotage themselves. They make $800 one month and suddenly decide to build a course, start paid ads, hire contractors, and rebrand. Slow down. Your only goal in the first 3 months is stability. Can you reproduce the same income for 3 consecutive months? If yes, you have the beginning of a real second income stream. If not, refine your offer. Maybe your pricing is unclear. Maybe your results are not specific enough. Maybe you are targeting the wrong audience. Refinement beats reinvention. Now we enter phase 4. Income stabilization. This is where your second income becomes predictable. Predictability reduces stress, and reduced stress allows growth. At this stage, you analyze patterns. Where are clients coming from? Where are clients coming from? Which projects take the least time but pay the most? Which type of customer is easiest to work with? Let me give you another practical example. Imagine you started offering social media management for small local restaurants. You charge $600 per month per client. You manage 3 restaurants. That is $1,800 per month. Now you notice that creating content takes the most time, but posting and scheduling is quick. So you create a standardized content calendar template that works for all clients. Now instead of building content from scratch every week, you customize an existing framework. Your time per client drops. Profit per hour increases. That is stabilization. And here is something important for viewers in the United States. As your second income grows, open a separate bank account for it. Track every expense. Set aside roughly 25 to 30% for taxes. Nothing kills momentum faster than an unexpected tax bill. Be professional early, even if income is small. Now, we reach phase 5, leverage. This is where your second income stream becomes powerful. Leverage means earning without directly trading every hour for money. There are multiple forms of leverage: time leverage, systems leverage, digital leverage. Let us say your spreadsheet service is stable at $1,500 per month. You notice that many clients ask the same beginner questions. So you create a recorded beginner spreadsheet workshop and sell it for $99. If 20 people purchase it in a month, that is nearly $2,000 with minimal additional effort. Now you have both service income and digital income. That is leverage. Or maybe you hire a trained assistant to handle simpler tasks while you focus on higher-paying projects. That increases capacity. But remember this: leverage only works after stability, not before. Let me pause here and ask you something important. Are you starting to see that building a second income stream is less about chasing trendy ideas and more about turning one small capability into a structured system? Because that is the real game. Now I want to address something many of you are thinking. What if I truly feel average? What if I do not feel special? Here is the truth. The market does not reward special. It rewards specific. You do not need to be extraordinary. You need to solve a narrow problem clearly. Someone who helps first-time renters understand lease agreements can earn money. Someone who helps busy professionals set up meal prep systems can earn money. Someone who helps students prepare for a specific exam can earn money. Specific beats impressive. Now let us close one of the biggest open loops. How do you realistically reach $1,000 to $2,000 per month starting from scratch? Here is a sample path. Month 1. 3 clients at $200. Earn $600. Month 2. Improve offer clarity. Secure 5 clients. Earn $1,000. Month 3. Refine process. Refine process. Secure 8 clients or raise prices lightly. Reach $1,500. Month 4 and beyond. Stabilize and explore leverage options. This is not instant, but it is realistic. And realistic plans actually get executed. Before we wrap up, Let us quickly recap the entire framework. Extract a skill you already use. Align it with a real pain point. Launch in a controlled, simple way. Launch in a controlled, simple way. Estabilice income for at least 3 months. Then apply leverage. That is how you build a second income stream from scratch. Not by gambling on trends. Not by waiting for the perfect idea. But by turning proximity and competence into consistent value. Now imagine something with me. It is 1 year from today. Your 9 to 5 still exists, but it no longer feels like your only lifeline. An extra $1,000 to $2,000 per month flows in consistently. Your emergency fund is stronger. Your investments are growing. Your financial anxiety is lower. Your financial anxiety is lower. That version of you did not appear because of luck. They built step by step. So, here is your action. Within the next 72 hours, write down 3 skills you already use weekly. Identify one group of people who struggle with each skill. Choose one pairing. Offer a simple paid solution to 3 people. Start small. Start imperfect. Start now. Because income streams are not discovered, they are constructed. If this breakdown helped you see the path more clearly, subscribe to the Side Hustle Lab. This channel is about building real income in the United States the smart way. No hype, no shortcuts, just systems and consistency. Your second income stream will not change your life overnight, but built correctly, it can change your options forever. And that journey begins from scratch.